Obviously, conference is always an exciting time. As coaches, I think that we break up the season into three components. You have your non-conference, which we obviously just finished off this weekend. Think that we finished on a good note. Still looking for that result, but knocking on the door and generating a lot more chances. So the way that we finished our non-conference season headed into tomorrow night's conference opener, we're happy with where things are at. So there's that, and then the conference play opens, like you said, and everybody's 0-0. So right now we're looking to build off what we did this weekend. Again, out shooting opponents, but it only takes one, so we need to put one on frame. So we're taking, I think, a good stride into conference against a very good Ohio team that has been on a roll, gotten some really good results, and doing some really good things. So I think it's going to be a good match. It's nice to be at home. You kind of feed off that energy a little bit. It's our environment because the energy that we bring and the excitement of the fact that it's a conference opener, it's their conference opener as well. So I'm sure it's going to be matched there, but we're really excited about it. It's always interesting because, as coaches, every game counts, and as players, every game counts. I think that they have a tendency to look a little bit more at the conference season. Clearly they get excited for it, they bring the energy, and I think that they continue to look at the non-conference as preparation for conference, which it is, and that's the reason for it, the reason behind it. You need to learn from it. But yeah, it's one of those things that just I think the overall atmosphere and environment, you have fans that understand, and the rivalries and things like that, they come out a little bit more. Teams that you're accustomed to seeing and things like that. So it is something that they get a little bit more up for. Which is a good thing, I guess. You'd rather it that way than the other way. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But I can't tell you that they get really focused and locked in, and we've seen that this week. I mean, I think that again, like we talk about every week, Mike. That, the focus is on us. We do our homework. We prepare for opponents. We look at Ohio because that's the next game, and so that's the most important. Like you said, they're coming in on a 5-game win streak. So a lot of confidence. Excuse me. They've put the ball away. They've gotten results. They've been on the road and gotten results. So they're bringing in this confidence, that they have, and that they know that they can get those wins. So it's something that they do have some dangerous players. Every team does. Sure. I know that they definitely have some kids that they look to go through a little bit more. Clearly, every team has an attacking style, so we do our homework on that, and we look to ways to maximize our strengths and be able to kind of exploit some areas and some spaces on the field in order to put the ball away, which is obviously what we need to do in order to get results. Kent State, like you said, off to the best start, I think, in program history. They continue to build each year. Rob does a fantastic job there. They're typically, like every MAC team, a very physical team, challenge everything in the air. So, I'm really interested to see how it goes. Right now, like I said, we're focused on Ohio, and then we look to prepare for Kent State. But overall, every game's a battle, and the great thing about our sport and MAC play is that on any given day, any team can win. So we take that mentality. We're looking to step in and take care of our home field tomorrow, have a good crowd, and be ready to go and start things off on the right foot.